GoPro is a company known for our action sports, our HD action sports cameras. They're mountable cameras, they're cameras you can take anywhere, do anything with. We like to think of them as the world's most versatile camera. So we've just launched our GoPro Hero 3 line of action cameras, and we're really excited. The cameras come in 3 ranges. We have a white kind of base model, a silver, and then the black edition. I'm going to tell you about our black edition camera, which like I said, we're really excited about it. So the black edition camera, if you're familiar with the Hero 2, now the Hero 3 line of cameras is much slimmer. So it's about 25% slimmer, and it's now got Wi-Fi built in. Okay, and we'll get back to that in a second. The black edition shoots at 4K resolution at 15 frames per second, so that we're talking just stunning image quality. You drop it down to 2.7K at 30 frames per second, 1440 at 48 frames per second, 1080 at 60 frames per second, and 720p at an astonishing 120 frames per second. So really, you're talking silky smooth, slow motion, in places that other cameras just can't go, okay? Typically, people are used to seeing GoPros in our waterproof housing, okay? Those are waterproof to 197 feet. They're great. They make the camera next to bulletproof, right? Sometimes you don't need all that protection. We're really excited about our frame mount. We call it the frame, okay? So the frame allows greater access to just about everything. So it allows you to work with all of your existing GoPro mounts. So I'm wearing the chesty now, slots right in there, and it's super easy. So the camera's more exposed, but like I said, it's just a great option to use the camera when you don't need bulletproof, rough and tough support, okay? Camera now, it's got a faster image processor, as well as a nicer cut of glass and a 12 megapixel image sensor. All that allows you to do some really great things, like all those resolution options, but you can now also do a photo burst mode of 30 photos in a second. So you can take 30 12 megapixel photos in a single second. You can also do picture in video. So if you're sitting there taking some great, awesome video content and you want to snap a photo, you can click this and it'll take a photo in your video. You can also set it so that it'll take photos every 5 seconds within your video. So really some versatile options to capture as much content as you want when you want it. Because it's Wi-Fi enabled, I'm just going to turn it on right here. We've now got Wi-Fi built into every camera. That allows a few options. The first thing I'm going to tell you about is our Wi-Fi remote. This remote can control this camera, full functionality of this camera, from 600 feet away. You can link this remote with up to 50 cameras at a time. Okay, so you got cameras all over. This is a great way to control them all at once. It allows you to be really efficient with what you're shooting. Okay, so you're not looking through 3,000 different photos, you're looking through the photos you want. It's allowing you to be efficient with your battery life because you don't need to leave the camera on. It's got a standby mode with the Wi-Fi still on, okay? And it's allowing you to be more efficient with your time in post when you're reviewing the footage you've taken. The other option is to control it with our smart device apps. So we've got Android, iOS, and we're coming out with our Windows Phone 8 mobile apps, okay? It's allowing you to preview what you're shooting on the app, okay, as well as full camera functionality again. So resolution settings, exposure settings, anything you can control on the camera, you can now control from your smart device. And the last thing I'll show you is we now have our LCD touch. So we've always had an LCD backpack that plugs into the back of the camera.
Normally just pop it off.
And now, I'm going to turn this on for you, and now we've added a touch feature to that.
Oh yeah,
so we can go through and now just navigating the camera is much easier. So when you talk about the user experience and just the speed at which you can change something, I can go in, and if I want to go to video mode, no problem. If I want to change the resolution, okay, I click there, I can choose, well, I want to shoot at 100 frames per second, so no problem, right? So I can go through and change things in an instant. One thing to mention is the improved audio on the GoPro. So not only has the image quality been improved dramatically, but the audio is just leaps and bounds better. We've now got dual mics, stereo mics, on your GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition, and we've had sound engineers just really tackle every element of the sound quality in the camera. So significantly improved, much better wind noise protection. It's great. The other thing is as I was mentioning, our smart device GoPro app. We can go through, it connects through a peer-to-peer Wi-Fi network that you create. We can connect and control, and you'll see we've got our preview. Okay, I can click it to make it bigger. Okay. And I can go through and I can adjust all the settings. The greatest thing about a GoPro is you can put it anywhere. Well, now you can see what you're doing from wherever you mounted it.